Welcome back, guys. It's Kids Coding Playground here. Today we're back with another video of Scratch. Today we will be making a video on a game called Stormshot Isle of Adventure. It's actually a game on the Play Store, and I'll show you it right now. And if you've ever seen like ads on these games, this is like what we will be making today, but on Scratch. So let's go on. I'll just demo the video. So let's play. So we have some music going, but it's really quiet. So we're trying to shoot the dancer with like a ball. So let's see. So we have like a little where we're shooting mark with the dots, and this is the current level, and these are the amount of lives I have. As you can see, if I shoot upwards, it will come back down and hit me, which makes me lose a life. And if I shoot him, that means I get to the next level, and now I'm on level 2. And it's basically a strategy. You try to shoot at the right angle, to try to hit him without losing the game, or losing all your lives. So we're gonna try to find the perfect angle. Oh, I just hit myself. That's not good. Can we find a different angle? There we go. And basically, we're trying to get to the last level. Well, it's forever. So once you beat the game, it will loop around and continue with the next level. So I'll try to beat the game real quick. Maybe I'll just try to go down here. Yeah, there we go. This one might be a little tricky. So, let's go. Try to beat this game. Yeah, we got him. Now we're on the 10th stage. And it just loops back to the first stage. It says it's level 11. So let's see how far you can get on with the level. So right now I'm on level 11, and it basically loops around and around until you lose all your lives, which means it's over. And it says game over, and that's just basically the end of the game. So let's get started. So now we're just gonna name the project Stormshot Isles of Adventure. Okay, and we don't need the cat. Well, we do have the cat inside the game, but I have him actually with the gun. So here we have him, and we're gonna drag in our stuff. So we're gonna drag in our backdrop for our project, our ball, our stage, and our dot, and our game over. So you can just download some, for the backdrop, you can just download some photos to put. As you can see, we have an island and a pirate ship over here. We downloaded it from the internet, and it's really easy to make this backdrop. You just have to download the things, and if they have background, just go to a background remover site. And all we did was just get a blue sky background and change the color of the grass to the ocean colors. So yeah, you just have to click on this and go like that, so you can color it. And yeah, just change it over here. And yeah, just do that for all the outlines, and basically you've got your ocean. And yeah, just go like that. And we have clouds on the other one, so we can also add some clouds with some white and no outline, and make the clouds white, and just add some extra details to our game. That's basically our background. And yeah, and the ground you might want to delete. So then, yeah, and you can just move everything down. And basically, yeah, that's what we have. That's basically our background, and then you just put on the stage for the level you have. And you can duplicate some accessories like the island and the pirate ship. You can find these stuff online. So we're just going to duplicate these, and now you have a pretty good set up background to use. Okay, so yeah, we're going to delete that backdrop too. And for the cat, you can draw your own gun. It's just really simple, some rectangles. And then, or you can just export it from my project. I have the sprites that you can take. I'm Gumball098. You can come over here, right click, export the thing, so then you can use. And the balls is just balls. And then all you have to do is just draw the circles. And the dot, you can just, it's by 6 by 6. This is 6 by 6. So it says 6 by 6 over here. And that's basically how large you want the dot to be. And the stage, you can just design your own stages, but all we have to do here is make some rectangles and draw some lines to make like the boardwalk type of texture. And yeah, just make the lines thickness whatever, and we just use thickness 10 and we just use brown. So that's basically our backdrop. So let's get coding. So we're gonna start with the cat, and then so we're gonna start with the green flag, go to the variables, and then we're gonna make a new variable called shoot. And I will be creating all the variables we need for this project right now. So we also have to make the dot variable, the level variable, the lives variable, the random variable, and the shoot variable. I think we already have the shoot variable, my bad. We should have 5 variables. Great. So now we start at the green flag, and then we're gonna go set shoot to 0, and we're now gonna set lives to 10. You can really vary the lives if you want to like 11, 12, if you want it to make easier or harder. And then set level to 1, which is the first stage, and it'll go to X. So we're on the cat right now, and it'll just go to a position around here, so then you could do your shooting. It'll make a block called start game. And now we're gonna code a little piece, and we're gonna put start game under here. Now we're gonna get start game, and we're gonna start with clear graphic effects, because whenever you get hit, you might have noticed that you have like a ghost effect, so you might want to clear all of those before you start. Take a forever loop, and then make your point towards the mouse pointer so you can get the cat pointing your way. And then you need an if then, and if then the mouse, you need and, so if then the mouse is down, and shoot equals 0, which means you can shoot again. So we're gonna get shoot equals 0. So shoot equals 0 means that you can shoot again, because you can only shoot one shot at a time. And if you shoot something, that means it will set your shoot to 1. So we have to do that, set shoot to 1, and then create the clone of the ball. And now we're gonna go to the ball, and when the green flag is clicked, it'll hide in the beginning, of course, because you do not want it like pointing out. And then when I start as a clone, as you can see, we already created a clone over here. So all we have to do, we can jump straight to when I start as a clone. It'll set size to 50%. Might be a little large for y'all. and it will go to the cat because that's where it is coming out of. And then it'll point towards mouse pointer since it will go whatever way you want to go. And then it will go to front layer. So let's just put that in and then show. And then a point and direction. And we're gonna go to sensing, take this block and change this one, point and direction, cat, and then change this one to direction. You always have to change the back one first and not this one first. So always change this one, then that one. So then you have point and direction, direction of cat. And then you put a repeat until touching champ 99, which is the dancing. Oh, I haven't got the person that's dancing. So you might have seen that the person was dancing. So I'm gonna go back to the ball. Touching champ 99, you'll move 25 steps. And if it touches the edge, it'll bounce. And if you could see in my demo earlier in this video, when you click on it, when it touches the edge, it'll bounces from the top or bottom. And you have a change level by 1 every single time you win a level. So let's just put that in, level by 1, broadcast, next level. And it will set shoot to 0. And then it'll delete this clone. So let's start on another part of the thing. So when I start as a clone, it'll wait 0.2 seconds. This wait is necessary. I'll explain to you in a minute. And then wait until touching cat. Cat. And it'll broadcast an event called hit cat. So that's if you accidentally shoot yourself, then you'll have to use this broadcast. And then it'll change your lives by -1. As you can see, you have 10 lives, so it'll change by -1. And it'll set shoot to 0. So you have an opportunity to shoot again. And then it'll delete this clone. The reason we have this wait over here is because if you don't have this wait, then if you set it to like no wait, that means you'll automatically get hit because the ball spawns right over here. So if you don't have the 0.2 wait, the ball will just keep on hitting the cat because it will spawn right here. And if you that's why you need the wait, because you have 0.2 seconds for the ball to come out of the gun. And then now we have a little, when I start as a clone, it will repeat 3. Wait 1 second. And I'll set shoot to 0. And we're going to set shoot to 0, so get that over here, and then delete this clone. So now we're going to move on to a large hunk of code. So this is to make a randomized outcome every single time you shoot a ball. It probably has a random chance of going to a different direction. So you need this so the ball will delete after 3 seconds of not hitting anyone, because if it just keeps on bouncing between 2 barriers, it gets very annoying and you'll never hit someone. So you have 3 seconds and the ball will disappear. So let's continue to this next piece of code. So when I start as a clone, go forever. You need a if-then statement over here. So we have an if-then, if it's touching stage, then it will set random. So this really randomizes the outcomes about where your ball will go. So it'll set random to pick random 1 to 10. This is kind of like a probability type of thing that we're doing here. So if we put an if then else under this set, like just like that, and then if then else, and we put an or, if we put random equals 1, or random equals 2. So this is just like probability. And right now we have to put another if then else right into here. So if then your random equals 1, so if you end up drawing a 1 from the random chance, then it'll point in direction -60. Else, it'll point in direction 60. So if you want a higher chance or a more biased chance of getting like random, like getting a point in direction -60, you can just decrease this number to a lower number than 10 if you want it to be more biased and less representative. So if you want to do that. And right now we have to put something in this else over here. So else, if it's neither 1 nor 2, then it'll point in direction. Where is it? Oh, you need to multiply. So first put a multiply. So point in direction. Oh my goodness. Point in direction times -1, which means when you shoot it, it'll come back to the cat. So that's the type of the code that we're doing here. And I'm going to try to clump up this code so you can have a good view on all of this. So yeah, this is basically our code. So feel free to pause right now to check over any of your code. Okay, so let's move back to the cat. We are not completely done with the cat because we have to take some other things in account. So when I receive hit cat, next level, if you remember it, the broadcast from the ball, then it will stop other scripts. So we're going to stop other scripts in the sprite. It'll wait 0.2 seconds. And it will start game. So you can continue to shoot and all that good stuff. And then when I receive hit cat, then it will stop other scripts in the sprite. So let's just put that up here. Stop other scripts in the sprite. Repeat 10. It'll change the ghost effect by 10, so you can have a little visual effect to look at. So change ghost effect by 10. And then you need an if then else right under. Do not put it in here, so right here. So if then else, if the lives is greater than 0, basically you get to rerun the game, which is start game, or else it will broadcast game over. Awesome. So now we're just going to go to the stage to do some coding. So you go over here. When the green flag is clicked, you'll go to the back layer. And I'll switch costume to costume 1. And then it'll go to just X0, Y0. And then when I receive next level, it'll switch costume to, so I'll explain to you in a minute what this means. Join, switch costume to join costume. Join costume mod. So take this one, put it into the banana section. Join costume level mod 10. So right now we have 10 levels. So the mod is 10, which is basically the remainder of something. So I'll show you in a second what that means. So if I put over 10 over here, and I put 100 over here, the mod is 0 because 100 is divisible by 10. But if I put something else, like maybe a 7, it's 7 because a 7 cannot be divisible by 10 unless, and this cannot calculate decimals. So the remainder is 7. But what if I wanted to put 11? The remainder is 1 because 11, 10 divided by 10 is 1, and there's 1 remaining because it's 11. And we have 10 levels, and you can see it starts with level 0, which is basically level 10, and this is level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4, all the way up to level 9, and then this is level 10, so that's why we have to have mod 10. And it'll join the costume, which is any of these costumes. So that's what we have for the stage. Okay, so now we're going to code champ99. So when the green flag is clicked, it'll go to, so first we're going to change the size. It's a little, I think it's 50. So yeah, and I have some exact coordinates for level 1. So I'm just going to write down this. And now we're going to go forever. Wait 0.2 seconds. Yep. Wait 0.2 seconds. And next costume. So it is dancing. So let's start. And you see our champ 99 is in the right place for our level 1. So this is level 1. And so now we're going to go to level 2. And we're going to put him in a general place. So we're probably going to put him here. So let's now go. So when I receive next level, so if, this might be a little tricky. So if then, so you need it equals first. So if then, you need a mod, once again, because after when you finish the game, it repeats back to level 1. So you want to keep that remainder into account so you can use this for the mod. And if you use level mod 10 equals 1. So basically, there's 10 levels and the level is equal to 1. It has to be divisible. So, and this will find the remainder. And then we're going to make it go to this position. So let's just put that on. And we're just going to no, we do not want to add a comment. So I'm just going to duplicate this. So that if then mod is 10 and then it equals 2 this time, then it will go to the general position of where level 2 is. So you see, go to level 2, drag him to a position where you would want him to be. So that would be, in this case, whatever this position is. Then you duplicate it again. And this time we have to check where level 3 is. So where's level 3? I would want to put him maybe here. So let's just now go to here and put in our stuff. And just repeat this process. Oh yeah, and change this to 3 every single time. Just repeat this process over and over again until you find a place where you want to put champ 99 on different places on the map. So that's basically the general understanding. So I'm going to go quickly finish this up off camera. So yeah. Okay, so I'm on the last part of the level thing, so I'm going to show you. And it's for the 10th level, which is basically the 0th level, as you can see over here. So that's exactly where we're going to put him. So we're going to write 0 instead of 10. And we're going to change him to where we would like him to be. Yeah. So that's basically, I have all the code over here. You can, if you want to make different maps, you can choose wherever you want to put our character. So that's basically for Champ 99. So let's move on to the dot. So when the green flag is clicked, set ghost effect. Set ghost effect to 100. This is purple, we want it red. And then you go to this button, and then you click pen. So you have a whole entire different set of blocks over here. So you click drag and erase all. If you do not see pen, you can click it over here. Click on this little button over here, and you can find all of them. There's a lot of new different blocks you can use over here. So you can go try those out. And we're going to put in a forever over here. And then we're going to set pen color to, let's go about red-ish. So let's go like, yeah, maybe that red. And then erase all. And then make a block called draw dotted line. Perfect. Draw dotted line, and then we drag and draw dotted line under there. So now define draw dotted line. So we're gonna set pen size by, not by, 2, 5, and then set dot. So this is where we have used the dot, and to 0, and then go to cat. So this is where we, because the thing starts on the cat. So go to cat, and then pen down, so you start drawing, and then show, and then point towards mouse pointers, because the line, if you saw in the demo, it follows wherever your mouse goes. And then we're gonna have a pretty big repeat until loop over here. So repeat until touching, you need or first. So repeat until touching edge. So that's when the line stops, the dotted line stops, or touching stage. So that's basically, so it doesn't like phase through the stage, which would look really weird. And then we have the if then statement over here and here. And then if then the dot is equal to 2. So we're gonna put this, if dot is equal to 2. So this piece of code just really makes the dotted line become a dotted line. And if you do not want this code, it would be just like a laser line. And now we have the dot equals 2. I'm gonna set dot to 0, and then pen down, start drawing process, and pen up. And then under here, we're gonna get a motion block, move 20 steps, just like that, and change dot by 1, and then pen up. Perfect. So now we have our dot done. We're gonna go to the backdrops for some coding. So when the green flag is clicked, we're gonna set the volume. Well, this is pretty much optional, but it's so you can hear me better, to 25%, and then forever play sound. Get the little music up and going. Dance, celebrate. This is the song. Play sound, dance, celebrate until done. So now we're gonna hide up the variables, maybe move some around. So we're gonna hide this. Oh, lives we want to show. Hide dot. Then put level down here. Well, it's optional where you put the level, and put the lives up here. So I just found out something. My line is constantly moving like this, and that is not great unless if you really want to keep that. We can just go to our, you see it's just constantly doing that. We can just go like that, click edit, and then click this little button down here. So it's going to be a stationary line. And our game should be pretty much finished now. Yep. Let's try to win. Not sure if I can. Maybe. Ouch. Try to hit him. So, yeah. The music should be going. Yep. You guys can probably hear the music. And, yeah. This is basically the game that I have made today. So, please like, share, subscribe, and comment in the comment section below. So, yeah, comment in the comment section below what else video ideas you would like to see on this channel one day. And also, Christmas is coming up, so have a Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. And we also have some really good Christmas-themed games that you might want to check out on our channel. We have platformers, and we have all sorts of Christmas decorating games that may be interesting to some of you guys. So anyway, see you guys next time.